All right, guys, let's jump into some of the movements here for workout 2. And pretty sure that by now, hopefully we know goblet squat. Once again, if goblet squat is not appropriate for you right now with some sort of a load, do your air squats and do a high repetition range with those air squats. Stiff-legged deadlift is the next movement. So in this case, I have dumbbells. This is a hinge movement, so I'm starting from the top position with my weight. Weights are right in front of my thighs. They're going to slide down my thighs as I hinge, pushing my hips back. Weights right around my knees, just a little bit below. I squeeze my butt, come back up. Here, right back up. Notice my spine angle stays straight the entire time. I'm feeling a stretch in my hamstrings, and I come right back up. So I keep the spine straight. Hip hinge, an analogy is my hands are full. I have to shut the car door with my butt. I push my butt back, shut the car door, squeeze my butt to get my hips straight back at the top. There you go. Lateral lunge. So I'm going to get into this profile position so you can see. So let's say this is my load. I'm going to hold it up here high in this front rack position. I'm going to lunge towards you by taking a step laterally or to the side. I'm going to load into this quad and this glute, coming right back to the top. Loading into it, right back to the top. So when I load into right side, let me move this dumbbell. When I load into my right side, if you can see it, notice this backside leg is long and straight. Right back to the top. You could also just do this body weight. I'm just gonna load into this leg, into this glute, right back to the top. Spine angle, stay straight. I'm not in a bad position here. Straight line from my head, neck, down through my tailbone. So dumbbell curls, pretty much a given there with that. If you don't have the dumbbells, find something, a rug plate, something that you can curl. We have also the dumbbell bench press. If you don't have a bench, you can lay on the floor and press your dumbbells or press a barbell. Or you could simply just substitute in some push-ups. And if you want to make those push-ups a little bit harder, find something to elevate your feet on to where you get at this decline position and make that just a little bit tougher. So moving from there, we have a variation of a tricep dip. I have a bench right here, so I can just very easily use this bench and do my dips. Now, if we don't have a bench and we want to try to figure out a way to do our tricep dips, we could simply use the floor. I can get myself in this position. I can bridge up, and now I can just kind of bend elbows and come back up. See if I can make that have a little bit more range of motion. It's not a lot of range of motion there, but that is a variation. So that's going to be base level. The other way you could do this is a single arm tricep extension exercise from the floor. So let's say I lie side lying position like this. I'm going to get my right arm out of the way and I'm going to work this left arm. So here's the way I'm going to do this. Hand into the ground, right arm's out of the way, pressing up. Right back down, pressing up. Right back down, pressing up. Really isolating tricep. And I would stick with the same repetition range on that. I do 10 of those on each side. I actually like those, so that might be a really good variation to work in there. Once again, side lying position. Bottom arm just out of the way. Maybe I squeeze my ribs, get that out of the way. Hand into the ground, pushing up, right back down. A lot better range of motion, bent through the elbow, straightening the elbow with extension by activating tricep muscles. So we finished workout 2 off with this nice combo movement of pull-ups, 5 to 8, kind of a sliding range on our repetitions there. And if you're still working on your pull-ups and trying to gain some strength there, do 5 of the negative pull-ups there on your pull-up bar where you're really trying to accentuate the the negative aspect of slowly coming down. After you jump yourself over the bar, you're slowly coming back down to that starting position. You immediately go from pull-ups into these plank row, where I'm just in my nice plank position, 10 of these on each side. So I'm gonna finish out the left side, let's say that's 10, and then I'm gonna go into right side. I'm gonna try not to have a whole lot of shake in my hips on that. If you don't have any weight, or maybe the weight is just a little too much for you to control, I'll simulate it. I'm gonna go to 10. Right here, touching my ribs, right back down. I don't wanna get into a hurry here. Right back down. I'm still trying to really engage the muscles right back here around my shoulder blades, upper back. All right, get after it, have some fun.